तो हमारे जो अगली मॉडरेटर हैं इनके बारे में मैं 4 लाइन कहूँगा, उसके बाद आप उनका फिर मैं बुलाऊंगा स्टेज पे। मुश्किलों को मुस्कुरा के सामना करना एक दुर्लभ खूबी है, पर हमारे अगले इंटरव्यूअर के लिए ये मात्र रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी का एक हिस्सा है। किताबों और संगीत में खास रुचि रखने वाली दीप्ति सफलता को जीत और हार के आईने में देखने पर विश्वास नहीं रखती। To her success is about the journey and the process one deploys to achieve it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it from Dipti Bansal. Please come on the stage. Thank you. अब मैं बुलाना चाहूंगा हमारे अगले ऑथर को। ऑथर क्या मैं बोलूंगा, वो हमारे बीच एक लेखिका है। थोड़ा सा इनके बारे में आपको मैं ब्रीफ कर देता हूँ ताकि जो इनकी रचना है उसके बारे में आप अच्छे से जान सकें। इनको नारी सहनशीलता और सशक्तिकरण का एक विशाल कहना किसी मायने में गलत नहीं होगा। एक उतार चढ़ाव और जद्दोजहद भरे जीवन के बावजूद इन्होंने अपना जीवन शालीनता से व्यतीत किया। एंड थ्रू हर आयरन वायर्ड विल एंड हार्ड एज स्टील रिजॉल्व शी एस्टैब्लिश्ड हरसेल्फ एज अ प्रोमिनेंट मल्टीलिंगुअल पोएट। इनका शांत मन तथा दृढ़ निश्चय से पराजित करने की प्रेरणा देता है। Ma'am, can I please have you on the stage? Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Padma Paul ma'am on stage. Once again, we can have a round of applause, please.
Hi, Dr. Pratibha. First of all, thank you so much for joining us here today. Ever since I have read your book, I actually cannot wait to ask you a lot of queries that are going in my mind. So without any further ado, let's begin. First of all, क्योंकि यहाँ हम आपकी जर्नी के बारे में बात करने बैठे हैं, ये बुक कैसे आपने लिखी, कब शुरू करी, उसके बारे में बात करने बैठे हैं, तो सबसे मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन यही है कि how and actually when did you start writing?
First of all, I must thank you all for coming here and listening to all of us. And it's my first interview, and I might not be so fluent in English because I have been living all alone for many years without talking to anyone. So I think you would excuse me for if you find me a bit stammer. So I must start that I realized that I can write. It was in 1983 when I got posted as a trained theatre teacher in a government high school, and I was given a project to write a welcome song for the annual function to be held there. And chief guest was a very distinguished lady. She was supposed to come there, and I thought I could write it. If I have given this work, so I can write it. So I wrote that welcome song in Hindi, and I composed that also, and I made my students sing that. And besides this, I wrote lyrics in my Pahari language. I'm from Kotgarh, and it's in the district Shimla, and near Narkanda, a famous tourist spot there. One of the famous tourist spot in Shimla. So I started writing because all the area I had written related for that lady also, that distinguished lady also, and I made that also sung by my students. Both of the lyrics, they were appreciated, both of my composition, and this was quite encouraging for me. So when then later I got married in 1985 and or remained very busy in my job and looking after my family. So then I went into Urdu training center because I have passion for languages. So I wanted to learn Urdu also because my father had been a principal, and he had studied in English as well as in Urdu. So I got that. I think I got that in genes. I went into UTRC, and I was quite a brilliant student there, trainee there. So I was my training faculty were quite jealous of me because I was in good books of the professors also. So I felt very lonely that time. Beside my son and my husband, they were also living with me, but the circumstances, the rude behavior of my training fellow, because they couldn't bear the praises given to me by my professors, that made me write my very first, I wouldn't say that it's a ghazal, because I never learned how to write a ghazal, because I won't say that I am a ghazal kara. So I wrote this. I don't know how I write it, but I wrote it and I sang it, composed it, and it was quite appreciated. It was हंस के हर तंज सहे जाते हैं, खून के खून पिए जाते हैं, यूं ही कुछ लोग जिए जाते हैं. तो कुछ इस तरह के लिरिक्स थे. तो मैंने इसको गाकर वहाँ पर जब सुनाया तो मुझे बहुत अप्रिशिएट किया गया. और this was a news in one of the popular local newspapers there. So that was my journey of writing. And then after 1990, I didn't have time because I was a trained graduate teacher, and I was the only regular teacher, so I was much loaded with work besides teaching work. So I started writing after my retirement in 2015, bit by bit, and after that in 2017 I started writing continuously. And you would wonder that I had only 3 years to write, because those 3 years I had to stay all alone, and that loneliness, I didn't want to make that my weakness, but I wanted to make that my strength. So writing had become my strength. I was quite popular within 3 years, and 5 of my books were published, poetry in Hindi, in collective. And then I was invited to All India Hindi Akhil Bharatiya Hindi Sahityakar Sammelan to Tatya. So I was invited as a special guest, one of the special guests, and I became quite. People became fan of mine because I am quite bold, and I never take worries on my head, and I just worries go away from my life. So that was quite energetic for me, and when I came back, then I started writing in 2019 with messages. Yes, my writings since 2017, they were all love, based on love. I am a love शायरा. इश्क मतलब रूहानी इश्क की बातें मैं करती हूँ, तो वो मेरी जर्नी रही.
तो क्या ऐसा कोई ऑथर रहा है जिन्होंने आपके काम को या आपकी राइटिंग स्किल्स को इन्फ्लुएंस किया हो?
मुझे तो शायद, क्योंकि मेरी लाइफ बहुत हार्डशिप्स रही हैं. आई वॉज quite committed to my family, because both of my sons, they were being educated in a public school, and I had to walk 12 miles per day. I couldn't afford a taxi daily, so it was quite struggling for me. Although I had a maid, but she used to come at daytime, and in the evening I had to do all the chores by myself. So I didn't have time. I must say that I did my graduation as a private candidate. I have never been to a college, and I only read my academic books, and after that, when I started teaching, my English was my main subject as teaching subject, and besides English, I had to teach social science, which was not my subject actually, but English was my main subject, so I had developed taste for poetry. Because I was very dedicated teacher, most of my fans are my students. You would be surprised to know it that my fans on Facebook, most of them are my students and my colleagues. So I had started that writing that after. I have forgotten the main question which you had asked me because
What was about it? Was there any particular
no, I was telling you that I didn't have time to read much. I am not a well-read person. So yes, while I taught my students, I recited poems to students, and I realized that I liked the rhythm in the poems and the thought, the messages in the poem. And the very first poem was by Robert Frost, and that quite really influenced me a lot. And I didn't look help books while I taught my students. I used to think about those poems myself from my point of view. And then William Wordsworth has been my favorite poet. But if you read my poetry, you will find my poetry is quite different to them. Because I told you, I told you just now that I have not read. I didn't find time to read much. So I don't read poets and. People say that I am selfish, but they don't know that what makes me behave like a selfish person on Facebook, because I don't find time to read all the poets on Facebook and all. I'm an internationally acclaimed poetess right now. Because one of my anthology has been published. That anthology has been written by various poets throughout the world, and those poets are not common poets. They are quite distinguished, established poets, and it was really quite encouraging for me to be one of them, one of 120 poets. So this was. Your question was that am I influenced by a poet? I'm never. Because I couldn't read any. Yes, Ghalib, because I have people say that you will write like Gulzar, you write like Ghalib, and I won't say that I write like Ghalib. He was a great shair, and I wrote what I felt in my heart, what happened in my life, and what went through my life. So I had no one to express my feelings. Although my parents, I used to talk to my parents, but I couldn't say anything that what I feel in my heart of hearts. So I started writing those feelings. So I must say that I am not influenced by any poet as yet. Because people who read my poetry, they know it, that I write quite different, and I write in my own genre.
So actually this also brings me to my next question only. So your current book, Love and Peace, it's an anthology. So it has poems about love, heartbreak, disappointments, finding peace and everything in between. So you have talked about overcoming setbacks, right? How to take setbacks with pride and how to aim for the stars. I can't help but notice that these are not just mere random creative outbursts. They definitely resemble some personal experience. So what are your thoughts about it?
First of all, I must tell you that an anthology is a book written on one topic by various authors. And Love and Peace is not an anthology. It is totally my creations. My poems include this, are included in this book. So this is not an anthology. And love is. If you read the very first poem in my book, you will find that that is not on love or my personal experiences. Yes, my Hindi shairi and Hindi poetry, they are based on my personal experiences and my whatever I went through, heartbreak and all. But in English poetry is totally different, and that's why it's a book that I dedicate this book to the world, because all this pandemic and then war between Israel and I forgotten the war is still going on. So these things and fights on religious basis, they influenced me a lot, and I thought, why don't people think that God is fun and religion? For me, religions are made by man-made. I must say that religions are man-made. And why is God happy when we fight over religion? Because my marriage, it was inter-religious marriage, and after my marriage, I was shocked to know that my husband, he didn't know, and he realized it later, because my marriage was arranged marriage, and arranged by his eldest brother, who was 20 years older than my husband. So my husband couldn't resist against this marriage, and he said yes to that marriage. And later he realized, because in those times, before 37 years or 38 years ago, there were discriminations. Although my family belongs to an educated upper caste family from Christians, but my husband was a Hindu, so Hindu Rajput. So my husband later realized that people in the villages started taunting him for marrying a Christian girl. So it was really, I think it might be very difficult for my husband, and I don't hate him for breaking up with me, because I wanted to, because since love for me is not selfish, I still love him, and I must think that he has the right to live without that burden in mind that he had married a Christian girl then. So when later he realized, and I felt very bad, all things, because I was a committed wife, I was a committed daughter even. I served my parents along with my job. So all these things, they really were quite shaking, you know. And a poet becomes, these things I notice people, they want to become poets without any heartbreak. They would try to write poems on love without knowing the meaning of love. So, but whatever I have written in my book, it's totally really my experiences, and that's why I gave this name Love and Peace, because I have written poems in English with messages to the world, not to hate for religious differences, not to hate the person who broke your heart. Love is never selfish. Even if your heart is broken and the person who broke your heart, he might have reasons. So we should never hate him or her. So this is the message. And on in pandemic, during pandemic, I wanted to inspire people because they were quite afraid during lockdown. So I started writing poems on pandemic, how you should spend your time in family when you are engaged in your houses. So you said that it's not on personal. Yes, my Hindi poetry is on my personal experiences. So that's I must end up that my love and peace. These are the poems with messages to the world of love and peace.
But like as you mentioned that you have previously written in Hindi as well. So I would want to ask that you have written in Hindi and certain other languages. And as per my understanding, your work has gained reasonable recognition across. So usually an author sticks to one single language. What was your reason to switch the language?
Right now I told you that my husband had been asking for divorce since 2005. He might have gone through trauma, I must say, because village people, they might be taunting him very often, and he couldn't bear all those taunts, and he was worrying what would happen if I continue with this Christian wife and all. So he had started asking for, and I was afraid of the word divorce, because sanskari परिवार से मेरी mother used to tell that this tika bindis for your husband and all. I used to love bindis and all these maang mein sindoor. So it was really disturbing for me that time, that the word divorce, and I was mentally and physically tortured. But I bore all these for 24 years for the sake of family unity, and I wanted my sons to be with both of us. So I just put him off. Then in 2018, once again he asked for divorce, and then 2019 again. He didn't come. My brother had died, and I was with my parents, and I was expecting him to come, so he didn't come. So when he didn't come, then I realized that he doesn't want to continue with me now. So that was very crucial time for me. I used to cry when my parents were not near me, when they were in their room. So I tried to explain these things to my husband through chats on WhatsApp. Let's continue, and the way you want to live with. But he was adamant, he didn't reply to my messages, and thus I knew that it's time that I should free him, because love is not to bind but to free. So I freed him in 2020. We got mutually divorced, and then I had no feelings for my husband. I had to end up with those feelings. I had to bury those feelings. I would rather say I had to bury those feelings, and I still remember him. I still miss him, but I want him to be happy. And that's after that, 2020, I realized I can't write my love shairi, because I am a shaira. So I couldn't continue with love poetry. Because I had my husband in my mind whenever I used to write. So I continued with English poems, and those were with messages. So I was quite appreciated. My English poetry were much appreciated, and that was quite encouraging me to continue with English poetry. I have written around 100 poems in English within 3 years. More than 200 poems in Hindi, more than 100 poems in English, and I've been writing in Urdu and Punjabi. You would be amazed to know that I learned Punjabi by myself, no tutor, nothing, but my son just adjusted the key. I wanted to write in Punjabi, so I requested my younger son, I want the key with the Punjabi keyboard. So he adjusted and I started writing poems in 5 languages. In one, I write in my the place where I was born, because basically I don't say that I am from Kotgarh because my mother is from Kotgarh, but I would rather say that I am from Kharar, where my Dadaji was born. He had been a freedom fighter and had served in Indian Air Force, and even my father had served in Indian Air Force. So my Dadaji had been jailed along with Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. He had to spend 2 years in jail. So he was also a poet. So I must say that I might have inherited from my Dadaji poetry. So I write in 5 languages now, and people really appreciate my work because I edit my poetry myself. I don't like anyone else to edit my poetry because since I have been a language teacher, I used to teach Urdu besides English, and Hindi has been my subject in BA. So all these 3 languages, they were already in my blood because my mother was a very good Hindi teacher and my father was a very good English teacher. So these 2 languages I might have inherited from my parents, and Punjabi, since my father used to speak very good Punjabi. He was from basically my Dadaji, I told you right now that my Dadaji was from Kharar. So I wanted to continue with my Punjabi because of my Dadaji. So Urdu क्योंकि मेरे परिवार में बोली जाती थी, मेरे पापा, my father used to write and read in Urdu, and my Dadiji also, she couldn't read Urdu. My Dadiji used to read English and Hindi, both languages. My Dadiji was well read. She was brought up, she was from Garhwal, from a Brahman family, and brought up by an American there. So thus I switched to, yeah.
So Dr. Pratibha, you are a multilingual poet, right? You are a teacher, a mother, a devoted wife, and a survivor. So far you have donned every hat that have come your way, and have possibly shown equal justice to all the responsibilities. So I'm really eager to know what's next for Dr. Pratibha Paul. Is there any book in the pipeline?
Yes. I told you that these years had been very crucial. I had to live all alone, and so now is the time to give shape to those poems into books. So my 3rd book will be Indradhanush, and you will find quite interesting. That one is quite interesting because उसमें मैंने अवधि में 2 गीत भी लिखे हैं जिसको मैंने कंपोज भी किया है. तो वो मुझे समझ नहीं आता, मैंने अवधि में लिखा और मैंने कंपोज भी किया, और उसमें भी शायद हमारे घर में भी वो माहौल था कि हम श्री कृष्ण इज माय फेवरेट. I really love Lord Shri Krishna. So I have written so many bhajans for in Avdhi also. I have written for To Se Nain Laga Manava, हार गई रसिया. ये मैंने श्री कृष्ण के लिए लिखा है, इसकी धुन भी बनाई है. तो मुझे लगता है कि अगर आप सुनना चाहो तो मैं सुना दूँ. क्योंकि ये मेरी फेवरेट है जो मैंने श्री कृष्ण के लिए लिखी है, और थोड़ा सा मैं चाहती हूँ कि लोगों को पता चले कि भी मैं लॉर्ड कृष्णा के लिए भी लिखती हूँ. I hope I'm not boring you, but I love this bhajan which I have written for Lord Krishna. तो से लड़ा मनवा वार गई रसिया मानत हूँ तुम ही जीते मैं हार गई रसिया क्यों सताई नैन चुराई ओ रसिया मुझसे मन मोरा लागत नाही जब से नैन मिले तो से मैं बोराई इतुत डोलूं रे मोरे मन बसिया जिया ना सुखाओ मोरा तुम ठिठोली करत रसिया तो से नैन लड़ा मनवा वार गई रसिया। लास्ट की लाइन सुना देती हूँ। मैं भोली सी नारिन मेरी तुम एक खिलाड़ी क्या जानूं मैं तुम्हारी चाली मैं ठहरी नारी अनाड़ी मोरा मनवा दरस का प्यासा अब तो आ भी जाओ इस नगरी कछु भी ना सोहे सत्य नगरी ले जाओ तो से नैन लड़ाओ मनवा वार गई रसिया। तो ये थी, मैंने इसके बीच की वर्सेस नहीं छोड़ दी। ये मेरा, इसके साथ मैंने और भी लिखी थी, वो मैं नहीं आपका टाइम वेस्ट करूंगी। तो वो भी माई मोहे लागे ना पिहरवानी को, क्योंकि आई यूज टू मिस माई हस्बैंड सजन बिन सुनी मोरे दिन मोरा सुना सुनी मोरी रतियाँ। सो ये मैंने लिखा, तो मैं खुद हैरान हूँ कि मैंने कैसे, और मैंने साथ में और चलो मैंने अभी तक रचनाएं जो लिखी हैं पूरे 7 भाषाओं में लिखी हैं, जिसमें अवधि हैं। और जब अभी रामलला जी का वो मंदिर शुरू हुआ था, मैं क्रिश्चियन हूँ लेकिन संस्कार हमारे वही हैं हिंदू वाले, क्योंकि क्रिश्चियन हम किसी कारण ना जाने उस समय वहाँ पे अमेरिकन के रहते थे वहाँ पे, तो उनके प्रभाव में आके उनके साथ रहते थे। तो जो भी उनके साथ रहते थे तो हिंदू लोग उनसे परहेज करते थे, तो परहेज करते थे। उनके अपने ही बिरादर के लोगों ने उन्हें त्याग दिया कि भी तुम अंग्रेज़ों के साथ रहते हो, अमेरिकन के साथ रहते हो। क्योंकि मेरे दादाजी भी पढ़े लिखे थे, तो उनके साथ वो भी फ्रीडम फाइटर थे, जो अमेरिकन थे। लेकिन लोग वहाँ के हमारे जो हिंदूज थे वो दे हेटेड बिकॉज दे यूज्ड टू ईट बीफ, whereas we don't touch even, we don't even say about, we don't even memorize these things because we basically we are Hindus. So ये चीज़ें शायद मेरे मन में हमेशा रही हैं। मेरी माँ जो क्योंकि हिंदू परिवार से थी, राजपूत चौहान फैमिली से, शी वॉज ऑल्सो कन्वर्टेड बिकॉज उनके जो नाना जी थे वो भी उन्हीं अमेरिकन के प्रभाव में थे। ही वॉज एमए ऑफ दैट टाइम, माई मदर्स नाना जी, and since he had been to America and when he came back his own people disowned him, and that was quite discouraging. And then that American asked both the families, my mother's Nana ji and my Dadaji to become Christian, so that he may be able to give them company. So जब अपने छोड़ देते हैं तो कहीं तो क्योंकि हुक्का पानी बंद कर देते थे ना कि आप लोग 7 समुंदर से वापिस आए हो, अब तो हम आप मानेंगे नहीं, क्योंकि सिंस ही वॉज अ ठाकुर, माय मदर्स नाना जी, सो ही वॉज फ्रॉम राजा's फैमिली, राणा's फैमिली. सो लेकिन लोगों में अपनों को ही त्याग करने की वो था कि भी अमेरिका से आए हैं, 7 समुंदर जिन्होंने, उस समय ये चीज़ें इसका बहिष्कार किया जाता था. तो वही मेरे नाना जी के फैमिली में भी हुआ, क्योंकि वो अंग्रेज़ों के उस ज़माने में लोगों के पास और कोई रोज़गार नहीं होता था, तो अंग्रेज़ वहाँ पे कंटोनमेंट एरिया था. सो वहाँ पे वो कंटोनमेंट एरिया होने के कारण जो वो अंग्रेज़ों के हाथ का नहीं खाते थे, लेकिन कुकिंग वो कर लेते थे. तो इस तरह कुकिंग करते वो दिल्ली, he had to come to Delhi along with those British soldiers, and then he was got infected from this has cholera. So he had to eat medicines from Britishers' hands. So he told his own family that I have taken water and bread from Britishers' hands. He was also outcast. So thus we got converted, had to be converted, because जब अपनों ने नहीं मतलब बिल्कुल छोड़ दिया तो फिर कहीं तो रहना था, तो उस वजह से. नहीं तो आप यकीन नहीं करोगे कि उन 2 फैमिलीज में एक राठौर थे ठाकुर और एक चौहान थे. फिर जब उनको मैरिजेस करनी पड़ी तो राठौर की बेटियां चौहान में ब्याही गई और चौहान की बेटियां राठौर में. फिर आगे जो कजन जो आगे थे वो तो कजन्स थे, कजन में तो मैरिज होनी नहीं थी, तो उनका ब्याह हुआ सबका हिंदूज में. मतलब वही जो क्रिश्चियन बने थे वो धीरे धीरे हिंदूज में. मेरी अपनी कजन्स हैं वो हिंदूज में हैं, हिंदू में ब्याही हैं. सिर्फ मैं शायद बदकिस्मत रही कि मुझे थोड़ा सा ऐसी जगह में शायद मुझे नहीं स्वीकारा गया. मैं कहूँगी कि शायद बाहर के लोग ज़्यादा विशाल हृदय के लोग हैं. तो इस तरह से ये थी. मुझे बताना पड़ा थोड़ा सा कि ये जो मैं हिंदू जो लॉर्ड कृष्णा है, मैंने लॉर्ड रामा के लिए अभी जब अयोध्या में वो मंदिर का निर्माण, तो तब मैंने श्री राम पर भी लिखा था, आओ अवध में, इस तरह से मैंने लिखा था ये. तो ये 7 लैंग्वेजेस में लिखा है और मुझे लोग सराहते हैं. और मेरे जो रीडर्स हैं दे आर वेल रेड पर्सन, वेरी हाईली क्वालिफाइड पर्सन. मतलब सभी तरह के लोग हैं. कुछ तो ऐसे भी हैं जो फैन टाइप हैं, कुछ फैंस हैं लेकिन वो बहुत ही पढ़े लिखे लोग हैं. तो उन पढ़े लिखे लोगों के जब मैं कमेंट्स पढ़ती हूँ और मैं रिव्यूज़ पढ़ती हूँ तो बहुत अच्छा लगता है. लेकिन मैं ईश्वर से यही कहती हूँ कि मेरे मन में अहंकार ना आए, क्योंकि शायद मुझे जीवन के लिए सृजन का सहारा लेना बहुत ज़रूरी था, वरना मैं किसी गलत दिशा में भी कदम रख सकती थी. तो मैं गलत दिशा में ना जाने की अपेक्षा मैंने सृजन का सहारा लिया.
Definitely, whatever you have told today is really inspiring. What all you have gone through in life, all the ups and downs, and even then you are sitting here today gracefully telling all of it is really commendable, guys. So ma'am, I'm afraid that we have some time constraint and I would have to wrap this. It was lovely having you here today. Thank you so much.
I must thank the audience who listened to me so nicely. I really wish you a great evening today.
Thank you
very much.
आपके लिए बस एक 4 लाइनें में बयां करना चाहूँगा. परेशानियों से भागना आसान होता है, हर मुश्किल जिंदगी में इंतहा होता है. हिम्मत हारने वालों की कुछ नहीं मिलता जिंदगी में, मुश्किलों से लड़ने वालों के कदमों में ही जहाँ होता है. तो मैं अभी चाहूँगा प्लीज़ विकास सर को बुलाना चाहूँगा स्टेज पे, जो हमारे इस प्रोग्राम के एंड सर्टिफिकेट देने का होता है. तो प्लीज़ पुट योर हैंड टुगेदर टू वेलकम विकास सर अगेन ऑन द स्टेज. Please have a round of applause for this. थैंक यू सो मच मैम
Thank you very much.